Guys, welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. A quick video. You cannot beat this stuff. You cannot beat this stuff, and you must have this in your detailing arsenal. What is it? I've done videos on this before. Koch Chemie FSE. After you've cleaned your car, a lot of times there's just bits like lurking where you've had like little splashes of water and stuff like that. And there's even where I'm next to a tree there, little bits of tree going on there, and sometimes little stuck on bits on the car and all that hasn't come off when you've tried to sort of delicately wash it. And I find when I bring the car in and it's like that, and then I go over the car with detail spray, sometimes I can make a mess, and I'm not actually getting any of that sort of, it's not, the detail spray isn't cleaning enough, it's too like protection orientated, and you can't just use it to get the clean panel. But with this stuff, I find if I ever find anything on the panel, it's designed for water spot removal really, but it just seems to clean it, and you can work with the film as well, rather than sort of like fighting to buff out the film and it gripping on the paintwork and all that. It's just really nice and slick, and you can use quite a lot of it. So like I can mist it all over that panel there, and then just have a cloth with a wet side, and then just kind of spread it. And you can't see because of the light, but it's quite a wet. We're putting quite a wet film of the product over the car, but it's nice and smooth. And then after you've done that, you just flip to your dry side and then just gently buff it. You don't want one of those fluffy open pole cloths. You want some sort of cloth which just floats over the paint. And it's just so easy, and the results are just so good. Again, I'll sort of show you what I'm talking about here. You can just see like the odd soap spot there. What's that? So that's something that's fallen on the car. I don't know what that is. A bit of leaf or something, or tissue. And again, you don't have to be too fussy with it. It's not like, use less is more. Just get it on the car, a good misting over the car, get your wet side, and then just work it up and down. You can see that wet film we're putting on. And then over there, make sure you've got it all, don't leave any sort of misting of it on there. Then it starts to fade into the paintwork, and you flip to your dry side, and it's just so easy to buff out, and just needs to be dry. And when you buff it, it gets the paint so clean, and like just gets rid of everything and gives you that kind of finish that you want. It's so handy. It's just such a good product. I know straight away that the car's now going to look good, and then when you've built up a wet side, you can just kind of almost go over parts of the car, and it's putting the wetness down there, and then you can just kind of flip and then buff back out. I think that's folded on itself there. Flip it, buff back out, and I know as long as I get it, there's going to be nothing on the car. It's just a top class product, it really is. It's also cheap. I don't know if the price has gone up since we started talking about it many years ago. It used to be £10 per litre. Most detail sprays now are £13 for 500ml or something like that, So that's really a fiver for 500ml. You could buy bulk of it as well. It seems to last a long time, and it's just incredible. It's a must-have 5-star product for finishing off your car. It's not just a descaler, it is a detail spray as well. People ask, John, will it strip my protection off the car? No, it won't. No, it won't. It will just help free up water spots. A bit like when you use vinegar, that acidic quality attacks kind of stuff, that's in the paintwork. And this stuff just gives you a clear finish. But it's not just the results, which are fantastic, it's the ease of use. It's so forgiving if you've got the right cloth. Just do a final thing. One more on the door. So again, we just missed some over there. So we got that. Then we take our wet side. We form a film of the product up and down make sure we've hit the whole door. We're also just getting any little bits of wetness there. Then we change to the other side, and it's already starting to vape out into the panel. We just make sure we give it all a buff to get it dry. And it's slick as well when you're buffing. Got a little bit of tar there. Sometimes you can find, when you find little bits of spots in your car, that you go over it with this, and it can sometimes pick it up, where that probably needs a little bit of tar and glue. Phenomenal stuff, guys. I couldn't be without this product, and I've not found anything that I like as much. It's just a absolute essential detailing product for me. Absolutely 100% essential 5-star product. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Koch Chemie FSE. If you've not tried it, get some. Is there anything you need to be worried about with it? Well, I'm using it on cool panels, so I've got the luxury of bringing it out of the sun into the garage, but you can use it outside in the hot, as long as you just don't spray it on and let it dry instantly, you know, because the hot panels will dry it, and then, you know, then it'll be harder to spread. So it's like, get the wet film, flip, buff to a shine, and it will deliver you a really good finish on your car. And that's what really detail sprays are all about. A lot of them don't have, as I started this video, a lot of cleaning power. They're great at shiny. If you've got like a flawless panel, they can kind of gloss it up, but it's after that wash process, the acidic side of this just seems to really do a good job of getting you clean, well finished panels. Love it, love it. I'll put a link for it in the description. You might be able to get 10% off with Forensic. If it doesn't work, it's already maximally discounted. Must have product. Bye for now. Subscribe.